Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLee's Corner. Okay, and this is a car conversation of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Happy Monday to the peoples. Okay, it is summertime today. 80 degrees in Detroit and whatnot, and I am going to enjoy it. Okay, I am on my way to work and stuff. The freeway closed, so I have to take the street all the way to work. Okay. Welcome to construction. Okay. Anyway, y'all know to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel and stuff. Y'all know to watch the other content and everything. You can follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay. Look, I watched last night's episode. I think it's episode 10 or 11. I don't know. It'll be the thing. But I watched the episode today, this morning. Because I was tired last night or whatever. And I feel like the majority of this episode, even maybe the rest of the season, child, we don't care about the demise of Porsha and Shamia's friendship, because they was not, child, Porsha and Shamia's friendship was built on sand, okay? Because anybody who has been friends for decades, okay, since what, high school or whatever, and y'all are now in y'all 40s and stuff, married, divorced, kids, and whatever like that, it should not be so easy for new people who don't really know y'all to break up y'all friendship, okay? But anyway, Kelli. We see Kelli at the house. You know, we know Kelli is cool with her ex-husband, she's cool with her oldest daughter's daddy, okay? She cool with him and whatnot. We also find out that she had to sell the home that she had with her husband. Even though she got the home in the divorce, she had to sell it. Okay, cool, fine, whatnot. The daughters are nice. The daughter wants to be a chef or cook or whatever, cool or whatever. I like Kelli. You know what I'm saying? I do. It's fine. Drew and Ralph and the debacles of it. Well, that was Angela. Let's go to Angela. You know, we're seeing Angela in these houses, child. She's a realtor trying to sell. She got like 5 houses or whatever that has not sold yet. That's kind of common in real estate or whatever. A lot of times they will have multiple homes that has not sold or whatever. That's not weird at all. It is what it is. But girl, get them houses sold now that you're on the show. Promote to the peoples. Okay. What else we have? We had a one little quick scene with Britt. I don't like Britt. I don't care about Britt. Britt kissed my grits. I still don't think her husband is the husband of. It's something up with them. I don't know what. It's something weird. Maybe they both is weird. That's what it is. I don't care. But again, the most of this episode was the stuff between Shamia and Porsha and one way or the other. Either someone talking to Porsha or someone talking to Shamia. I want to get into Shamia and Porsha meeting up with Ralph. That is the most despicable, underhanded, underlying, heifer-ass behavior I've ever seen. This is my thing. Shamia is just as bad as Porsha. You want to know why? Because they were best friends. Okay? Shamia has been putting up and supporting and backing up Porsha's bullshit for years. Okay, the only reason Porsha and Shamia beefed out now in real life publicly is because Shamia was now on the show, and that, you know, Kelli and Angela kind of pushed for them to discuss the breaks, not even the cracks in their friendship, because I think they saw it. And Porsha acting one way, that's funny acting or whatever, and Shamia saying stuff or whatever, the ladies, meaning Kelli and Angela, was kind of like, hey, y'all, discuss it. That's the only reason they're not cool now. So to me, Shamia initiating or accepting a let's go out and talk conversation thing with Ralph was to directly get at Drew. And when Shamia said to Angela last week, well, why would I comment about what Porsha said about, you know, fucking Charles? You know, that's not my business. Well, neither should this thing between Porsha and Drew. That's your business, and you have no problem interfering or working with or getting involved in what what Porsha and Drew got going on. But you don't understand why Angela felt like, well, you a married woman? You thought it was cool? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Shamia gets involved and she supports Porsha's bullshit. But she wants to make it seem as if y'all can't hold me accountable for Porsha, dude. We can't because you involved in it, ma'am. Anyway, so Shamia said that Ralph reached out to her to talk when she said, "Oh, we did a podcast together, girl." Y'all, was it a whole podcast? Was y'all both the host or was y'all both guests on the podcast? Anyway, because I don't care. And look, while there's nothing wrong with the cast meeting up, the difference is y'all met up with Ralph for him to talk shit about Drew. And we seen Drew and Dennis meet up at the studio. It was about Drew's music. That's the difference. Y'all want to call Drew a hoe and say she fucking Dennis. Is Shamia fucking Ralph? Is Porsha fucking Ralph? We know she fuck husbands, especially ones who is getting divorced. So again, Shamia is just, and I like Shamia, but I don't like Shamia. You know what I'm saying? Shamia is just as bad as Porsha because you met up with Ralph, and you know, everyone who watched this show know anytime Ralph has the chance to badmouth Drew, he gonna badmouth Drew. So it's not as if you had no idea how Ralph would be. You knew he would talk shit about Drew. You knew you invited Porsha. You knew you and Porsha was gonna ask stuff about him and Drew. Even her said, I want to see what's going on with him and Drew. Why? It ain't got shit to do with you. You know what I'm saying? So in any woman who, like, we have seen how Ralph and Drew have been. So any woman trying to give a platform for an estranged husband to talk shit about the wife is crazy. Now, if Simon Ass wasn't in deportation land, I would love it for anyone to bring him around here to talk about Porsha. Bring Cordell. Okay? Hell, bring Bolo. Bring whoever. Okay? Hell, maybe bring Ralph. Because did Porsha fuck Ralph? Did she? Again, she's a husband fucker. Anyway. He her tight, he an asshole. That's what she likes. But I don't like it. Because his whole thing, I filed for divorce because Drew messed around with Ty. He said Drew cheating on him. He didn't cheat on Drew. Blah. I went to Tampa for some rest. When I seen Shamia on the after show, well, Ralph, gave some good information. Ralph was being logical or whatever, and he said he only went to Tampa to Florida to have some me time, and I don't know. Trying to paint Ralph as this honest, upstanding husband. Bitch, don't you have eyes to see? If Shamia's point is trying to support Ralph to spite Drew, girl, you can't be trusted. You are just as bad as Porsha, and your slip is showing. We have never really seen Shamia in any full-time capacity, so this is the first for us to see her in this light or whatever. Shamia, I like you, but girl, it's because she's doing it on the show to be supportive of Porsha. And I'm like, girl, what are you doing? Why are you doing all of this? And when Porsha got there, so did you cheat on Drew? Did you ever sniff another one? I'm like, girl, messy. You know that Drew asked, we're trying to fuck Dennis for some beats. I was like, now you going through a whole messy divorce with your scamming immigration ass husband. And so you want to come on this show, okay? Come on this platform to then give information to, I don't want to be girl, I'm on the street, right? And it's this new, I don't want to get on the freeway, child. What can I get over? Oh, that's on, okay, good. Child, they did some construction. And it's a whole, child, I can't figure it out. I don't know. It's like a little roundabout or whatever. Anyway, God just got my point. Oh, Porsha asking questions to Ralph, about Shamia. About Drew. And then saying that Drew, hey, she wants to fuck Dennis for some beats. And the fact that she's going through a whole divorce where Simon is accusing her of things too. So what kind of grown-ass, married-ass, mother-ass, wife-ass person would go on national television and tell someone's soon-to-be ex-husband, she would cheat on you, right? She was trying to fuck Dennis. She had texted Dennis and asked him, I can fuck for some beats. And I'm like, this whole narrative that Porsha and Shamia are trying to pull, that Drew, first of all, if Drew was gonna fuck somebody for beats, it would not be Dennis. Okay? it would not be Dennis, because Dennis is not even a known producer. Dennis came to her because he said, hey, we can work together. And what turns out was he did a great job. Drew's album was great. You know what I'm saying? So Drew made a smart decision and trusting Dennis when he said, I can help you. But she ain't gonna fuck that man for no beats. So why would you say that? You know what I'm saying? Who said that? You? Then at the little dinner or whatever, we see Porsha and Shamia then discuss their friendship or whatever, and how Shamia felt like, well, I can't believe that Angela is upset with me still based on what you said. And when Porsha was like, well, because you said it, you know, she wants you to hold yourself accountable and how you react and respond to stuff other people say. And I'm like, I would never tell my friend that. I wouldn't. Not at all. But that's the point. Shamia is a better lapdog to Porsha than Porsha is to Shamia. But that's always been what it was, so girl, we don't really care. But them back and forth in it, and then Shamia kind of getting frustrated and like, excuse me, and Porsha saying, well, no, she wants you to hold yourself accountable for what you said. It's not about what I did or what I said. It's because what you said, like you laughed about it or whatever. She wants you to hold yourself. And I'm like, girl, shut up. While that's true, and while that was Angela's point, and I'm like, the fact that Shamia don't get that is because she wants to suck the teat of Porsha because she's they're best friends. Anyway, so that thing. We see Angela meet up with Porsha, okay, and they're talking. Well, first before that, Angela meeting up with Kelli. Now, I like Angela saying, you know, Kelli trying to, you know, back up this rumor that Charles cheated and had a baby on me. What about the baby? What about that baby? You know about that baby? Her trying to, you know what I'm saying, back up what Britt said. And I had seen her bring this up on a podcast she did like a couple weeks ago, whatever. And she said then, she said to Kelli on the show, she was like, when Wendy Williams was going through her stuff with her husband who had a baby, and I said to her, it's only a baby. Yes, it happened to me too. She said Wendy thought she was talking about Charles, but she was talking about her oldest daughter's father. Charles did not have a baby on her. And she said, even though Wendy said it on the show, she's like, Charles didn't care because it wasn't a baby. And I'm like, the fact that no one ever thought, we've never seen the baby. Like, where's the baby? There's no baby. And she said, so that wasn't true. And, oh, girl, I didn't know what, girl, I thought it was true. It wasn't. Do some research or whatever. And that never happened. So, again, Angela, like, clearing shit up, like, no, my husband. Now, she also said, okay, and I think she alluded to this earlier on in the season as well, how her and Charles kind of broke up. They had some time apart after that whole debacle that happened at Madison Square Gardens when he got put out by the owner. He was embarrassed and whatnot. And she said, well, you know, there was, like, he did cheat on me. You know, that whole embarrassment that happened to him, he did cheat. He was going through that. His ego was bruised or whatever, and he had to go find himself. So we separated or whatever. He did whatever, and whatnot. But we made it work. We're back together now, and blah, blah, blah. I think I like her being honest and saying we had a hard time at one point. You know what I'm saying? He was on some bullshit or whatever. We separated. He did whatever. Wasn't no baby in it, but we got back together and now we're fine. Because once you own up to whatever you've done, he's did, no one can hold it against you. When you deny stuff and you know it's factual truth, and they can come with some, you know, with some receipts later, that's what fucks people up. You know, to her, like, no, Charles did not have a baby. My ex-husband did. But yes, Charles did cheat on me, and that's what it was. But we're together now. I'm his wife, and fine. So again, girl, next. Anyway, when Angela then met up with Porsha, she said, you know, when a girl tell you she's gonna fuck your husband, don't let that on your house. Don't y'all let Porsha in your house. She was smart to meet Porsha at one of her rental properties, whatever. Yeah, don't let her know you stay at. Do not trust Porsha, okay? So they meet up or whatever. It was fine. Child, when she said Porsha didn't know that Big Bird could play tennis and tag, but I did not know that Snuffleupagus could too. I said, girl, now her calling Porsha Snuffleupagus. I said, I guess so. But they didn't talk or whatever. It was fine. You know, they squashed the stuff between them. But Angela did bring up how Shamia feel, because Shamia has been saying things to ladies, and I don't know, I don't think Shamia is talking about Porsha. I think in conversation she's saying stuff or responding to stuff that they ask her, or she just saying how she feel about stuff or whatever. So when Anna's point was like, she feels some kind of way, like there's a breakdown in y'all friendship or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She feel like you may not be as reciprocal as you could be as a friend, and blah, blah, blah. When Porsha started fake, I'm okay. When we've seen Porsha cry before. So I don't understand why she hit her face, because she wasn't really crying. Porsha, because why are you crying? Why are you crying? If someone comes to me and tells me, my best friend of all the years, okay, Karla, my best friend, that Karla was saying things as if she, felt some kind of way, whatever, I'm not going to cry about it. You want to know why I'm not going to cry about it? Because I'm going to call my fucking friend. Hey, friend. Girl, how you feel? What's going on? What happened? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to call my friend. I'm going to talk to my friend. I'm not going, I'm going to laugh at you for saying some shit to me about my friend, first of all. And when we either I'm going to call her right there. Girl, hold on, Karla. Yeah, Angela said that you said you mad at me, girl. What I do? And we're going to have that conversation. So to me, Porsha getting fake crying, covering her face, and then want to walk away. I don't believe Porsha cried. I don't believe, it's a lie. I'm hurt. I'm so hurt. Porsha and Shamia's friendship died years ago. They've been faking it because, it's easy to say, oh, we friends. Y'all don't see each other, nothing. And when y'all are around each other, no, that ain't friendship. True friendship is you don't have to see them at all for a year or 10 years, whatever the time frame may be, but nothing's changed. Y'all just living life. You can tell with Shamia and Porsha, they're used to putting on for the cameras of being friends. And so for years, that's what they've done. They put on the cameras while living life. But they both have held some kind of issue with each other. Porsha doesn't want Shamia being over her. Porsha wants to be that girl, and Shamia wants to be a lapdog because she's used to being the lapdog. When Porsha did not go to Shamia's wedding years ago, that did hurt Shamia, and I think that's when their friendship really broke apart. But Shamia didn't say shit; she let it go because that's my friend, and that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's bullshit. So again, seeing Porsha fake cry because Angela told her things that I feel like Porsha knew and Porsha just ignored because I don't care. It's just so much crap out of here. Let's go. I'm done. Whatever. So at the little Pamper by Porsha event, where Porsha, first of all, Porsha ain't slick. Porsha said, I need to promote my products. So I'm going to have this just be a promotional shoot. Because Porsha went and invited all the girls, all the ladies, okay, around there, and got them all outfitted. She got clothes to match the theme of her photo shoot. Because if this is really about, hey, y'all come dress in something real cute or whatever, you told them, hey, maybe wear this color, but wear what you want to wear. Porsha allegedly, because I think she said this on her page too, on her page she did say, she provided them with outfits embroidered with their name on it or whatever because she wanted a look for her brand. And that's fine. You're supposed to do that on this show. You're supposed to promote your own shit. But girl, I would never pose for a Porsha product ever. Why? Because she's full of shit. Then her and Drew too? Not you invited Drew. I thought you fired Drew from being your... Anyway, I just don't trust Porsha. I don't. Farther than I can throw her. And I can't even get to her. Anyway. So, again, she had her cousin, Londi, I guess, set it up or whatever. Did a great job. Made sure rest in peace. And I seen some folks saying, why didn't Bravo put a little rest in peace Londi? I said, Londi was never a cast member on the show. We really met Londi on Porsha's other show. But she wasn't on the Housewives. And I don't even think she was on the show enough for them to do a rest in peace like that. Some folk don't know Londi. We know her because we watched that Porsha Family Matters show that one season. I think that's why. And, so, whatever. Anyway, but make sure rest in peace for sure. Porsha girl had them in the lingerie outfits or whatever, taking pictures in front of the Porsha, the Paramount by Porsha sheets. I said, girl, y'all better than me. I don't trust Porsha. I don't. If I was Drew and Angela, girl, I'm not posing in front of your stuff. And she did post on her IG some of the pictures from, the photo shoot because it's for her brand. Anyway. So they round their child drinking or whatever. We seen Angela talking to I don't know, folk talk to folk, but Porsha and Shamia ended up both feeling some kind of way about what was said. And while they laying down, child supposed to be meditating, Shamia like, I don't want to meditate. The lady said, if I feel comfortable, I can let it. I don't feel comfortable. No. And her and Porsha end up, back and forth and then get into a disagreement. Because they both, well, one, Shamia like, I just don't think, I don't allow anyone to talk about my friendship, and that is not, Porsha don't do that. And I said, well, Shamia, my love, okay, if you round here if you said stuff to the girls, what makes you think they may not tell Porsha? And if they tell Porsha, what you want her to do? Now, I think her thing was Porsha should have shut down the conversation, and she didn't. Because she felt like if someone discussed Porsha to her, she shuts it down. And I get that, okay? But to me, they both listen to the other ladies. Why? Because both of them feel some kind of way about the others, and they're trying to blame other people when their friendship was broken before the season started. No one this season, last season, the season before that, has caused issues in Shamia and Porsha's friendship. Porsha and Shamia's friendship has issues because of Porsha and Shamia. And it's just the ladies on this season, it's like they see it. Like, y'all not even really friends. Like, because how she don't know, how your best friend don't have a voice? Oh, and she didn't come to your wedding? Girl, how you been crying? How did it happen? You know what I'm saying? They saw cracks and they asked questions. Because what else is Porsha going to discuss? So, them back and forth or whatever. And you can see how Porsha kind of dismisses Shamia. You do see how Shamia kind of just accepts it. I'm like, girl, whatever. But that's why they had not talked about the issues in their fucking friendship. Because they're not friends no more. They not. And that's it. So we'll see what else happens the rest of the season, child. But I'm going to be at work, finally, after taking up the damn street. Y'all make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, okay? Comment in the comment section. Instead of that, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. I gotta go. Peace.